Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another edition of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, sitting up here live in the Tiger Cave. Sitting up here live in Tiger Cave. Sitting up here live in the Tiger Kennel. In Tiger Kennel A, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. You ever tried to do that? Like a tiger. Do a good tiger. Do a good tiger impersonation. I don't care where you're sitting. I don't care if you're in the Starbucks, in the Starbs right now. I don't care if you're on the city bus. Just try one with me, and we'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's tough to do. It's tougher than you would think. It's a hell of a lot tougher when Ryan's not sitting here to my right doing it for me. You know? But, never mind that. Guys, it's They Call Us the Breeze, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, sitting up here live in Tiger Kennel A. And, of course, you can check us out on YouTube every Nope. You can get us every Monday wherever you get your podcast drip. That's Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it. And, of course, you can watch the show live on YouTube. Not live. Nope. You can watch the YouTube show. You can watch every Monday. Just go to our channel, Tiger Cage Media. Subscribe. And, of course, ring that little bell for notifications. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Normally that's Dad that does that. I'm gonna take a sip. Well, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room real quick. That's elephant with a V. Sitting here live at Remy's bar. It's probably the 5th time we've done an episode from Remy's bar. And when I say we, I mean the royal we, because I am sitting here solo dolo. All by myself. I was all by myself. No one was looking. I was thinking of you. Sitting here solo dolo all by myself here in Remy's. The bar that men built here in my garage at my house. Dad, of course, was the foreman of the group, and he helped me ad nauseum with this project. And, of course, Ryan was here, too. He's the tallest one of the three of us, so he had to hold up some plywood and do some things so we could shoot some nails. It sounds like we're getting an airplane flyover right now. Could hear that through my headphones. But, yeah, we're out here in the garage, and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hot Girl Summer. Welcome to Hot Girl Summer, ladies and gentlemen. This is They Call Us the Breeze Summer Series, Part 1, out here in Tiger Kennel A. And this is how we're going to do it, okay? We mentioned this last episode. We're going to take a little bit of a break from the regularly scheduled programming. You guys are going to hang out with me here in the garage. Benny's probably going to walk through the shot a couple times, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to do this for June and July. Now, I'm just as nervous as you are. This is my first time, too. Literally, this is my first time ever doing a podcast by myself. But, Dad's getting old. Ryan's getting tired. He looks tired. And, I mean, we're all tired. So I'm going to give the boys a little bit of a summer break. They're going to pop in here and there, I'm sure in this past Thursday, if you notice, we weren't on live, and Ryan texted me. He's like, hey, man, you want to go to the bar? He's like, I just didn't know what else to do today. I was like, I gave you the summer off, man. You can go do whatever you want. You can go parasailing, maybe, go to the Florida or the Clearwater Aquarium, see what they're up to these days. They still have Flipper over there. What was his name? Snowflake? No, that's Ace Ventura. What's the one with the prosthetic damn fin? Y'all are probably yelling the name right now, and like I always do, but it escapes me. It'll come to me at the end of the episode. But this is Summer Break Part 1, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're out here hanging out, watching on a Monday, preferably not like at your desk at work, I'm going to give you a beat. I want you to pause the tape. Like we're even doing this on tape anymore. Go get yourself something to drink. We're going to crack one together, all right? You ready? All right. Go get yourself something. I'll wait. Pull out this book, The Buttress of Windsor. Oh, by the way, you can smoke out here. Everything but crack and heroin. Got yourself a drink? All right, ready? Let's get it. Hot Girl Summer on 3, 2, 1. Hot Girl Summer! Hell yeah. Get yourself one. So yeah, first time in 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years. Now, when we started the show 4 years ago, Dad, Ryan, me, we all thought maybe 2 months, 3 months till we get bored of it. We just kept showing up every week. Every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you got to give credit where credit is due. Let's clap them in, boys. Let's clap them in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 4 years, man. Just doing this shit. And we hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have. But we always did it for us, you know? A lot of people have a dart league or a pool league or a bowling league that they go to once. Some people play beer league hockey. I wish I was in the condition to do that. And at age 39, I haven't been on a pair of rollerblades in 15, 20 years. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea for a man without health insurance, but yeah, I would love to do something like that. Anyway, 4 years, beer club, boys club. You know, Mom even said when I was like, we're going to take a summer break, she's like, I'm not going to see you all summer. I'm like, man, that's not true. When does the NFL start again? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you probably won't see me all summer. Just kidding, Mom. Love you. But yeah, we're out here chilling in Remy's garage bar. Sip to you. Cheers. Yeah, we're out here, man. We just did episode 200 live at Tiki Tim's, so make sure you guys go back to episode 200, take a listen to that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Celebrated our 200th episode at Tiki Tim's, and we actually got the bartender, Brooklyn, very nice girl. We got the bartender, Brooklyn, to come on and do Bree's Brillionaire, and I owed her $5 for every question she got correct, on top of her original tip. So I came out $40 in the wash on that one. Then we did a final before summer break, episode 201, back in the tiger cage. See, I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. You guys are too. Yeah. Do it from home. Every time I say tiger, you do that, and then you take a shot or a sip or whatever. Yeah, we just hang out. And but Brooklyn came on. She was very nice. We did episode 201. Boys are saying, okay, we're going to take a break for the summer. And I can't stop. For what it's worth, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stop doing this. It's kind of like, not to be over dramatic, but it's like in Mrs. Doubtfire when Robin Williams is in court there over the custody battle at the beginning of the movie, and he's like, saying my kids, it's saying I can't be with my kids. It's like saying I can't have air. Now, it's not that dramatic, but, you know, I love doing this, man. I like doing this once a week. Really breaks the week up. You know what I mean? Breaks the life up. And if you get busy living or get busy dying, that's what Red said in Shawshank Redemption, which actually leads me to, nice segue, dude. That actually leads me into the topic of today's episode. Things are going to be a little different here throughout the summer. I'm going to hang out because I want to hang out with you guys. I miss you guys. I love you guys. For every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 that aren't, so tell your friends. And, check out tigercagemedia.com, too, while you're at it. But I'm probably going to open up like a hotline. And you guys can call in maybe with any questions or, any sort of, if you just want to bullshit about something. Because, it's tough to do this alone. Different. I never do open mics with acoustic guitars and singing because I much prefer playing in a band. If you get the, I wouldn't go on the damn All-Stars, NHL All-Stars competition. I'd much rather suffer through back-to-back 7-game series. And shout out right now to the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers, who are 2-3 games into the, depending on when you're listening to this, 2-3 games into the Stanley Cup Finals. And it's been since 1993 since Canada's had a cup. And you kind of love that, and you kind of want to keep it out of Canada's hands, but fuck the Panthers, man. So that's for a different thing. That's more like old school, they call us a breeze. This is summer vibes, okay? So we're going to try to stay on track and stick to a topic. We're going to give you a quick, succinct episode. I say that as I'm already 12 minutes into the intro. But hot girl summer thing I want to talk about today is I want to review a movie that I saw recently. I've turned into quite the movie theater bug. Been going around, watching some. I think I need to get that damn movie pass because it's it's pennies on the dollar. If you're going to a movie once a week and it's just matinee, you're talking about $13 a ticket. So that's what, 40, 50, 52? Quick math. I think I'm right there. For about $30 a month, man, you get this damn pass and you just go as many times as you want. And I mean, there's late showings. If I get out of work at 8 o'clock and there's a 9 o'clock showing of something, I might just go check it out. I need to get more cultured. And the best way to do that is watching dumbass American cinema. But so I was I went and saw Sinners last week. And right before it, I think it's leaving theaters. Actually, I saw on Amazon Prime. If you want to watch one of the movies that's going to be highly acclaimed in the award season, you want to watch Sinners. I'm telling you right now. And I saw it on Amazon Prime with a little yellow lock on it, and it said trending, so I think you can rent it. I think it's at home. Another movie that you're probably about to be able to rent, and this is dumb as hell, you guys. So stupid. So dumb. I will... At my tender age of 39, I will always make an effort to get out to the theater to see the theater. I will always make an effort to get out to the theater. Claudine, what do you say we go to the theater tonight? We'll stop by Frank's. We'll have a couple of prime ribeye steaks and see where the night takes us. But no, I try to get out to the theater, the movie theaters. Every time there's a damn Jurassic Park or a Final Destination movie, which I kind of double fucked myself because, first of all, I slept on the whole I knew there was a new one coming out, Final Destination Bloodlines. It's probably still in theaters as I'm speaking, but I guarantee probably in a week it won't be. I think I caught the tail end of it because I knew it was coming and I slept on it. And then I saw the trailer for it before Sinners last week and I was like, oh shit. It's like getting a notice in the mail for jury duty. You're like, God damn it, I don't have the time. I don't know how I'm going to fit. I got to go grocery shopping. I got to mow the lawn. I mowed the damn lawn. I was supposed to do that today. I just felt like not doing it. And you're just like, damn it, I got to get out there and do the damn mow the lawn and do the, and now I got to go see a Final Destination movie. When was the last, and you Google, hey Siri, when was the last Final Destination movie? The last Final Destination movie was in 2011. Final Destination 5 starring Bobby Camp. Okay, Siri, that's enough. Thank you. So yeah, this shit started in the year 2000 is when they placed that death curse on me. And then Final Destination 5 comes out in 2011. And then they just disappear for 14 years. And I think, okay, death has skipped me. I'm good to go. So I'm sitting in the theater on a Sunday watching Final Destination Bloodlines. And when I say I fucked myself, now I have a trailer for a Chris Pratt-less Jurassic World coming up now. They're doing July 2nd. They got damn Jurassic World, what's it called? Rebirth with not Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. They took Bryce Dallas Howard, who is sexy as fuck, dude, for a redhead. Thick or thin. She's done both. Bryce Dallas Howard is probably one of my top 5 or top 4, Mount Rushmore of if I had a girlfriend. That would be my yellow card. Or what do they call it? Hall pass. That'd be my hall pass. Bryce Dallas Howard, come and get your love. If you're watching this out there, BDW, that sounds too close. Like, wait, no, that would be Bryce Dallas. BDH, I love you. I want to marry you. Come with it. You were amazing in The Help. I know you were kind of a bad guy in The Help, but you were amazing. You were amazing in Jurassic World. So anyway, we got Scarlett Johansson, Rebirth, and this shit. They don't even look like dinosaurs. But I'm going to have to go out there and see it because that's my contractual obligation to myself to see damn Final Destination and Jurassic Park movies. But here we go. We're getting into a review real quick. This is what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. We're going to review a little movie called Final Destination Bloodlines. All right. Saddle in. Get your sip. Get your sip. Now, this movie was amazing. Probably the most fun I've had, aside from Sinners. Sinners was incredible. But I will tell you, my uncultured ass still had more fun in Final Destination Bloodlines. And here's why. These movies, we all know what happens here, okay? You're going to get tons of really gory death scenes that are not slasher scenes, okay? They're not Michael Myers chasing you through the woods or, the Leatherface with a damn chainsaw, chasing you around somebody's back junkyard with some cars on bricks and shit. It's nothing like that. This is things that could happen in your everyday life just walking around. Accidents happen, dude. That's why there's warning labels on damn near everything we consume, every machine we operate, everything. That's why OSHA damn exists, OSHA damn exists because Gary's trying to stack four short ladders on top of each other to try to make a long ladder. That's not how fucking ladders work, Gary. I got sour news for you, man. These movies are incredible. So this one, Bloodlines. So you're imagining, okay, it's 14 years later since we've done a Final Destination movie. We're going to call it Bloodlines. We're going to get this couple in the 60s, and I'm guessing right around 65. And here's my first beef with the movie. I'm going to give some spoilers here, but nothing like detrimental. You can still check it out, when it comes on streaming, if you should so choose to, which would say a whole lot about my audience, our audience. First thing I notice is they're in this like rad little cherry red fucking car from like mid 60s, I would say. It's probably like a 1965 Toyota Corolla, if I had to guess. And it's got the pinstripes and the white wall tires, and it's cherry. And they're cruising. Now, I'm going to put this movie at 65. Let's say that for argument. I really do think I'm right in the realm there. The radio, of course, premonitioning, foreshadowing, a bad omens. He's on the station. It gets, what's the first song that comes on? Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Awesome song. John Fogerty, love him. That song came out in 1969. And he's like fumbling around with the radio, and he changes the station. And then Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash comes on. That's 1963. So already I'm like, okay, classic rock stations exist in my era. Did they really exist in 65 to where you could just switch from one radio station to another and have that long of a gap. And especially if you're in 65 and you're hearing a song that wasn't going to be made for 3-4 years. So that was I was like, this movie might be a little unbelievable. Everything else, the death scenes, the tragic ways and people die, I'm prepared for all of that to be true and forthright. But you're losing me because the radio station is playing songs from the future and songs from the way past. Because like, I think in like 65, man, if it was like 2 weeks old, it was oldies. So 63, they wouldn't even be listening to it anymore. Anyway, yeah, so they get in there, they do that, and this dude's taking this woman to a restaurant. It's called the Skyview restaurant. It looks like a UFO, a glass UFO on top of a very, very, very long tower. Looks like a skinny pecker, man. This whole long tower that they go up this elevator and they got to do this thing. And it's called the Skyview restaurant. And now, if you're familiar with the franchise, Final Destination, you understand that every single movie happens this exact same way. Take a sip. They start out each movie with an elaborate, awesome, amazing death scene where like you see like 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 deaths. This one was no exception. Of course, they were going to try to top themselves. There was like 20, 30 fucking deaths in this scene. They do this damn scene where, you know, and it's a dance floor, it's a restaurant, it's a club, it's everything. In this glass UFO on top of this tower. And they're in their 60s and everyone's bopping. I think the band's playing like, jump up and shout now, jump up and shout now, hey, hey, a little bit quieter now, a little bit quieter now, a little bit louder now. And I'm just like, don't get fucking louder, don't get louder, don't get louder, don't get louder. And they're dancing on a goddamn, it's a glass dance floor. And you can see a million miles below you. First of all, that is terrifying. I like to cut the rug every once in a while. I am not getting on a goddamn glass dance floor where every time, because I'm a shoegazer, every time I look down, you know, because I get nervous and I just see, oh shit, I'm not doing that. No fucking way, man. But everyone's doing that. Here's how it always happens. First scene is just a bunch of deaths. This episode, this movie was no different. Bunch of deaths. But then they always suck back to the girl like standing outside of the roller coaster. Or in this case, it would have been the girl standing at the foot of the restaurant and been like, I don't think we should go in there. And we need to warn everybody not to go in there. And then she cheats death. And it was Devon Sawa in like the first one, but it's been a girl every other time. And honestly, I think that's sexist. I think that's saying that women are just like overreacting. Sorry, that was a loud thump and a dog bark. That's the neighbors. Women just overreact. I think that's sexist. They shouldn't do it like that. You know, they should have more male leads that are like freaked out. Because normally, since the first one, all the male leads are like, Karen, you're crazy. Karen, stop it. Every male lead or co-lead in those movies are just always like, you're so full of shit, Sydney. That's Scream, I know. But anyway, Jesus, shut that dog up. That dog barks all the time, man. Nobody cares about that dog. I'm about to kidnap that dog and love it. I'm going to love that dog harder than it's ever been loved. Anyway, yeah, we just chilling. Yeah, so all the death scenes, all the amazing stuff. Instead of sucking back and going, okay, we need to get everybody out of this tower, it cuts to modern day time. That's not how these movies work. And now you're working backwards trying to figure out, why did that scene exist? Why did she not? And if she would have like, you know, reverted back and like been like, oh, I got to warn everybody, then it would have been set in the 60s for the rest of the movie as people died off, which would have been weird. But this is Bloodlines, y'all. We break the rules. So we wait till halfway through the movie to show that this girl actually acted on the premonition and was like, we got to get everybody out of here. Spoiler, woman's still alive. Woman's the grandma of the main lead girl character. So now we're worried about bloodlines. Now we're worried about now death has signed up for a 23andMe Ancestry.com account, and he's trying to figure out which kids are adopted and which kids are stepkids and who married who, and are they the original bloodline? Is it the mom that's from the family tree, or is it the dad? I don't know who married who. So now he's working his way through Ancestry.com trying to figure out who to kill, and it's just a lot of fun. It's so much fun. I highly recommend checking it out. I'm not going to spoil any more for you. It was great. It was great. A great way to spend a Sunday, especially by yourself. You know, people... There's two things, I think, and I love going with people to both of them. Movie theaters and casinos. Neither of them really make sense to bring people with you, because especially movie theaters, you're not going to talk. You might giggle and jab each other at inside jokes and shit like that, or oh, I knew that was coming. But then you say something like, oh, I knew that was coming, and the bitch behind you is like, shh. So what's the fun in that? Or you go to casinos and it's okay, either you watch me win or lose, or I watch you win or lose, or you play a slot machine that I don't want to play, but I'm going to sit down next to you and play it anyway because I'm going to sit down next to you and play it anyway. I'm going to be with... No, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Unless you're just watching. Unless you're taking mom. I love you, mom. I have gone with my mom to the casino, and I've just literally stood behind her awkwardly and watched her spend her money. And then every once in a while, I'm like, all right, I'm going to play this one. But for the most part, that's just me and mom hanging out. You know, she likes to do that once a month. She's a lucky samba. But so I get out of the movie theater, and I'm like, all right, time for Sunday fun day. Let's get it going. We've had 2 beers before we went to the theater. We got to get lubed up before a movie like that. We had 1 Stella 16-ounce at the theater, which was weird because Jason was taking tickets, you know. And Jason's broke out lately. He needs to get a better skin regimen because he's got zits. They're really starting to come. I don't know if he's been working the chicken tender station too, you know, or if he's the main popcorn butterer. But he's been breaking out. So, I mean, Neutrogena, Jason, I'll give you a promo code, 10% off what they call us a breeze. But he took my ticket, and normally I have to tell Jason, hey, is anybody working the bar? And then Jason gets out his walkie-talkie, and he's like, we got an alcoholic at 12:45 p.m. on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day. We need a bartender here because they have a little bar, man. They got taps and everything. They got 9 beers on tap. They have a little table tent that has different specialty cocktails they make. I mean, they're trying to be a damn bar, and I'm just trying to be a damn patron. But a lot of times I go into that movie theater, regardless of the time of day, and they're just surely nobody, first of all, don't call me Shirley. Surely nobody's going to want a beer or a drink at 12:45 on a Sunday. Well, I do, Jason. I do. Well, Jason didn't have to call Saul. Saul was already at the bar. He was serving two moms, good-looking moms, younger than me. If they were about 15 years older, I might have. They had 9 kids in tow. I'm pretty sure they were going to see the Minecraft movie or Lilo and Stitch. If I was a betting man, I'd say Minecraft or Lilo and Stitch. And they just look like they've been out, maybe had maybe some lunch at Cold Stone Creamery and just fed their kids a bunch of sugar ice cream. The kids were just running nuts. And they were just we need a couple margaritas. No salt. Sugar rim, please. And so I let Saul take care of them first. And then I was like, Saul, I'll take a 16-ounce Stella, please. Now, the movie theater ticket and the beer cost $30 total. Which one do you think costs more? You're damn right, the beer. That shit costs about $17 with tip. Movie theater costs about $13. So get out of the movie theater. It's time to roll home. And here's how these movies do it to you, man. You get so scared. Everything you hear, everything you see. I'm in the parking lot. I'm having a cigarette before I get in my car. I see two cars almost collide. I see one dude off in the distance, like just peeling out for no reason. Just some kid, some punk kid just peeling out for no reason. A damn SUV, right? I'm not shitting you on any of this that I'm about to say. This damn SUV pulled around a corner, and I saw it happening a mile away. And technically, the thing was about 20 yards away. But I saw this damn SUV about to roll over a tightened up Sprite plastic Sprite bottle. That thing popped like a goddamn gunshot. So I just get out of Final Destination. I'm already like, how am I going to die? And I see that. And I see that. And I'm like, I'm starting to get like nervous. I'm not lying to you. You get just kind of, I'm by myself. I go start walking to the car and I forget which lane I'm in. I got to go to the next lane over. Some dude comes whipping around the side. And I'm like, where's your turn signal, buddy? You almost killed me. Now I got to go to Wawa, right? So I go to Wawa to get a couple beers, pack of smokes, and a hoagie. And then I'm in for the night. Get into Wawa. I was like, I need gas too. Pull up to the pump. Find a pump that's open on my side, the driver's side, which is new to me because I have a new car. Normally it was the passenger side. Pull up, not paying attention, look up, and I see pump 13. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. God damn it, Michael. 13 is an unlucky number, man. Sorry for all you Swifties out there, man. I know that's her lucky number, but I think that's just like her trying to be cool because 13 is not a lucky number. You go to any fucking hotel in America, and I don't even, probably overseas too. I would bet that's probably traveled across the pond. 13 is an unlucky number. You can't find on an elevator in a hotel a floor 13. There might be 13 floors, but they're only going to label 12 of them. And then some evil dickhead maybe lives up in the 13th floor, or that's just filled with like, all the extra towels or something. I don't know how it works. You can go to, you used to be able to go to MGM Studios / Hollywood Studios and only get on the 13th floor. That was a little ride called Twilight Zone's Tower of Terror. But yeah, 13 is unlucky. So I go in. I'm like, I'll take 20 on pump 13. And I go into the beer cage. And you know how these beer cages work? They have like a glass door that locks at midnight. As soon as beer sales stop, that glass door locks. There's another Wawa around here where they literally lock that thing all day long. And there's just a sticker next to the door that says, please ask associate to unlock door. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here all day, every day that you guys need to keep that beer cage locked at all times? But either way, there's an automatic like prison style, jewelry store style lock that they do from behind the counter. And I had to get some beer. So I was like, I know exactly where the 4-pack of Busch is, man. It's right up in that corner as soon as you open the door. So I had the door open. I had one of my Chuck Taylors kind of like keeping it propped open. Just in case, man, because I don't, if this thing locks on me, I know I got about 12 hours to live, hypothermia-wise, and about 6 hours to live beer intake-wise, because if I'm locked in a cage with that much beer, I can't be held responsible. Won't be held responsible. She was touching her case of Busch. So go to check out, and this damn song is playing. It's something Mob. It was from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I watched, which was pretty good. But it was called Break the Cycle. The song was called Break the Cycle, and it's like an up-tempo kind of techno number, and it's like Break the Cycle. I don't remember how it goes, but I remember looking it up when I got, when I was fueling up the car, and I'm like, Break the Cycle. That's kind of weird, like death, like Break the Cycle. I'm like, all right, I just need to get the hell home at this point. I'm overthinking it. I think I'm going to die at any minute. I get home. I have a little security system here at the house. Simply Safe, if you're willing to sponsor me, I'd love to not give you $30 of my money all the time just to watch videos of me walking around the house. But they keep me safe. They call the cops out if an alarm goes off. They send my mom a text message if the alarm goes off. So it's all good. But the keypad was dead battery. And I got in, and normally it beeps at me. It's like, you got an hour. You got a minute to shut this shit off before we call the cops. It's like having a parent. Like, I own my house by myself. I live here by myself. Simply Safe's like having a fucking responsible parent also living with you. Like, hey, man, are you alive? Did you lock up? Did you set the alarm when you left the house? I'm like, yes, Mom, I did. So I walk in, and the thing's not beeping at me, like 60, 59, 58, 57. I'm like, oh shit, I probably just forgot to set that before I left for the movie theater. Incorrect. The battery died. So I'm in pissing. And mid-piss, a minute after I walked in that front door, the most aggressive alarm you have ever heard in your entire life. And I mean, aggressive sounding, ear piercing. And I've been in bands. I've had drummers behind me. This shit is ear piercing. It's always a panic. And then you're getting text messages that say like, Simply Safe's about to call the cops, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, nope, don't call the cops. See you for cancel. Mom's texting you because she's like, are you okay? I got a notification. Your alarm went off. And I'm like, we're fine. I'm trying to dismantle this fucking siren before the neighbors start come knocking. I got the damn tower. There's a tower that's where the noise comes from. It's a little speaker on top. And I got this thing unplugged, but it's got a battery backup. So now I've got it wedged under my armpit trying to get it to shut up. It's about half the volume, but now it's like doubly close to my eardrum. And finally get that turned off with the helpful use of the app on my cell phone. Available on the Android store and the Apple App Store, of course. And get that shit turned off. I'm like, well, that was a lot. Go out to watch TV. I'm like, yeah. Got some butter stains on these eyeglasses of mine. I got popcorn butter all over this shit from when I was pushing my glasses up in the theater in the dark. So start going to wipe that out, and one of my whole ass lens pops out of my glasses. So now I can't see. Now I can't see the threat of death coming at me from any angle. At that point, I don't know why I didn't just, lay in bed and just say that's a wrap on the day. You have reached your final destination. And we have reached our final destination, ladies and gentlemen. That's my review of Final Destination Bloodlines and my review on my day afterwards. And I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I normally do this with Dad and Ryan. This is my first solo dolo episode. I'm going to find the rhythm, I promise. But I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself as much as I have. And for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 that aren't. I'm going to hang out with you guys for the summer, man. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have some fun. We might have a guest or two on. We'll see. We're going to see how it shapes up. I got to find the rhythm. I got to figure it out. I just got to do it, man. Got to do it once a week. It's in my blood. And I don't feel right if I don't. So, for what it's worth, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And stay hydrated out there. It's hot. Hot girl summer. I love you guys so much. They call us the Breeze Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra Summer Break Part 1. I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I love you guys. Bye.